Our discussion in cables and arches. This will be the second topic, analysis of cables. We are through with the arches already. Cables. So what are cables? Cables are used in many engineering applications such as suspension bridges, transmission lines, aerial tramways, guy wires for high towers, etc. So those cables can be divided into two categories according to their loading. So the first one will be cables supporting concentrated loads, and the other one will be cables supporting distributed loads. And those cables with distributed loads can be divided into two parabolic cables and the catenary cables, where in the parabolic cables they are loaded with distributed loads along the horizontal, while the catenary are cables loaded with distributed loads along the length of the cable. So our topic for today will be cables with concentrated load. So the first type ng cable. So assuming I have here a cable loaded with P1, P2, and P3 at points C1, C2, and C3 respectively. So if we are asked to analyze the given cable, okay, so if we are asked to analyze, so we could consider the notes here as guides. Okay, sabi dito, the first note, the cable is flexible, that is, its resistance to bending is negligible and can be neglected. So ibig sabihin yan, there will be no moment sa kahit saang point ng cable. So yung moment is very small and can be neglected. Also, the weight can be neglected here because as compared with the loads supported by the load, masyado siyang maliit. Okay? So, not unlike doon sa next types ng cables na parabolic and catenaries. So, sa cables na yon, the weight can be considered. Okay? So, any portion of the cable between successive loads can be considered as a two-force member, and the internal forces at any point in the cable reduced to a force of tension directed along the cable. So, kahit saan ka mag-cut. So, take note here, before I proceed, the direction of AX is incorrect here. Dapat ang direction ng AX is like this. Okay? So, kahit saan ka mag-cut, assuming magka-cut ako dito sa D. Okay? So, kung magka-cut ako sa D, I think meron ako, yan, may free body diagram dito kung saan nag-cut sa D. So, ulitin ko lang, mali yung direction ng AX. So, ito yung free body diagram nung portion ng cable na gusto nating i-consider. Okay? So, dito sa point D na to, so there is a tension force T along the cable. Kung mapapansin mo, parehas yung line of direction there. So, pwede namang components yung ilagay natin dito. Okay? Meron kasi yung TY and TX. And of course, may summing moment and summing forces, masasolve mo yung mga unknowns dyan. Okay? And the horizontal component of the tension force is the same at any point of the cable. Okay? So, kahit saan. So, going back here, so yung TX is equal to AX here by summing forces along the X, equating it to 0. So, kung magkakat naman ako dito, okay, somewhere here, meron ding, sabihin natin, yung susunod na X, na T. So, sabihin natin T1. T1X, ito yung met kaya tagbalin niya T1Y, if that is the case. So, if I will sum, considering this free body diagram kung saan nagkat ako dyan, kung magsasama ko ng force along X there, is equal to 0. So, T1X minus AX is equal to 0. So, AX therefore is equal to T1X. But AX is equal to TX here. So, pwede kong palitan yan ng TX. So, ibig sabihin, Tx is equal to T1x. So, yan yung sinasabi na pare-parehas yung x component ng mga forces along the table sa kahit saang point dyan. And another note here, the tension T is maximum when cosine theta is minimum. That is in the portion of cable which has the largest angle of inclination, theta. So, going back kadetoy, so if you would like to know kung nasaan dito ang maximum tension, okay, burahin ko na lang yan. If you would like to know where is the maximum tension here, kailangan mong alamin yung mga angle of inclinations. Theta A, along the horizontal, this will be theta B. Okay? So, theta A, if theta A is greater than theta B, then the maximum tension is at theta A. Kung saan ang may pinakamalaking angle of inclination. Okay? So, continuing. So, in relation pa rin dun sa maximum tension, the portion of the cable must be adjacent to one of the two supports of the cable. So, ibig sabihin, nandito lang siya. It's either dito sa A nga or sa B yung maximum tension. Alamin mo lang, compare mo lang tong dalawang angles ngayon. Kung alin ang mas malaki, doon mag-o-occur yung maximum tension. To apply those guides na nabanggit, so let us solve this first problem. Okay? The first problem, the loads are suspended as shown from the cable ABCD. Knowing that HP is equal to 1.8 meters, determine the distance HC. Letter B, the components of the reaction at D, and the maximum tension in the cable. So, before we proceed, ano ba yung tinatanong? So, tinatanong, what is, ito yung mga required. What is HC? Ito. Ano ba? The components of the reaction at D. So, meron kasi ditong dy and dx. So, unknown yung dy, unknown yung dx, and ano na, the maximum tension. So, paano yung maximum tension? Sabi ko nga kanina, alamin mo lang yung angle na to, theta A, theta B. Kung alin dyan ang mas malaki, yun yung magiging doon mangyayari, doon mag-occur yung maximum tension. O di naman kaya, hanapin mo na lang yung AY and AX plus, siyempre, malalaman natin yung dy dx. Then, simply, alamin mo yung TA and TB. And compare which is larger. The larger will be the maximum. Kasi nga, sabi ko kanina, mag-occur naman yung maximum tension, it's either sa kahit sa anong support dyan, sa support A or sa support D. So, continuing here, let us draw, para mas malinaw, let us draw the free body diagram of the whole structure. Okay? So, free body diagram of the whole structure. Drawing muna ako ng yan. Sorry. Ang problema, walang straight edge. Okay. So, here, dito yung mga forces. So, those are 6 kilonewtons, 10 kilonewtons. So, points muna. This is point A, point B, point C, and point D. So, the reactions, ganito, AY, upward, and to the left, AX, here, DY, and TX. Okay? So, meron ditong mga dimensions. Okay. So this is HB, which happens to be 1.8 meters, and this is HC. The dimensions, horizontal dimensions here. Three meters, 3 meters, and 4 meters. Okay, so yun yung mga given na dimensions. So what shall we do next is to solve any reaction na pwede nating solve. Of course, same elevation naman to. Same elevation itong point A and point B. If I will sum moment at point A, okay, makasasolve ko yung point yung dy. Wala namang moment yung dx because same elevation nga. Walang moment arm. Diba? So first, I will sum moment at A is equal to 0. So counterclock, yung gusto kong positive. So moment there. So yung dy will tend to rotate the structure in a counterclockwise direction. Dy multiplied by 10 meters. Then yung mga loads, clockwise rotation naman yung mga loads ang ibibigay niya. 6 times 3 minus 10 times 6 is equal to 0. Then dy is equal to, so what would be the value of dy? Dy is 7.8 kilonewtons. Positive naman yung sagot natin, so upward yan. Okay, so what would be next? Dy, summation of Fy. Summation of Fy is equal to 0. Letting upward forces to be positive, so Ay plus dy, which is 7.80 minus 6, ito, minus 10 is equal to 0. And Ay then is equal to 16 minus 7.8. So Ay is 8.20 kilonewtons, and it is upward. So take note that the dy is, I think, one of the unknowns, so components. This will be a final answer. Okay, so pwede na ba tayong mag-sum ng forces along x? Hindi pwede ngayon kasi unknown naman yung ax tsaka dx. So ang gagawin natin is consider this segment AB. Okay. So the next thing to do here is to consider segment. Tingnan natin kung ano yung etay. Consider natin yung AB na yan. Itong part na to. Okay? So going back here. Yan. So consider AB. Consider AB. So anong itsura ng AB? Isang line lang na ganito. Yan. So this is A and this point is B. Okay? So meron tayong AY na nasolve na natin. Ano yung nasolve natin sa AY? 8.20 kilonewtons. 8.20 kilonewtons upward. Merong AX there. Of course, merong dito. Okay? So, pag ganyan siguro na BY, tapos merong pag ganito na BX. Take note magkakat ako just after or just before. Just before. This point is just before point B. And in that case, hindi ko i-reflect yung 6 kilonewtons. Okay? So, just before point B. So, ano pa yung mga given? 1.8 meters daw ito. So, this is 1.8 meters and the horizontal distance is 3 meters. Such that, if I will some moment sa B, this is obviously equal to 0 kasi wala nang moment sa cables. Okay, what are those forces? So, yung mga forces na yan ay, so I considered counterclock to be positive. So, AX times 1.8 meters. Yung AY naman is clockwise yung mapuproduce ng rotation minus 8.20 times what? 8.20 times 3 meters is equal to 0. AX then is equal to, do we have a value for AX? Yes. AX is 13.67 kilonewtons. 13.67 kilonewtons, and this is obviously going to the left. Positive naman yung sagot na makukuha natin dyan. Okay, so what would be next after solving for AX? I can now go back to the whole structure. To the whole structure, sabi ko nga kanina, nasulat ko pa nga ata, hindi. To the whole structure, if I will sum Fx is equal to 0. Okay? So what are those? Dx minus Ax is equal to 0. Therefore, dx is equal to Ax. Going back to this next page, sabi natin dx is equal to Ax. So this is equal to 13.67 kilonewtons. Positive yung sagot natin. Ang assumption natin ng dx is going to the right. So ibig sabihin, this one is going to the right. So meron na akong isa pang final answer dito. 13.67 kilonewtons going to the right. This one is dx. Okay? So, ano pa ba yung hinahanap? So, meron na akong the components of the reaction at d, dx, and dy. Na-solve na natin. So, ang pwede na nating solve dyan, yung HC. Solve natin yung HC. So, solving for HC, I will consider CD, segment CD. Anong itsura ng segment CD? Yan. This is point D, this is point C. So, sa point D, merong dy. Solve na natin yung dy, di ba? So, yung dy happens to be dy 7.8. 7.8 kilonewtons at yung dx is equal to 13.67 kilonewtons. 13.67 kilonewtons. So here, just after point C, dito, basta just after point C So meron dyan pag ganyan, which is CY, merong CX na pag ganyan. Okay, and for the dimensions, Ito yung hinahanap, which is HC. Dito'y cut 4 meters. So from here, if I will some moment at C is equal to 0, letting counterclock to be positive, so dy is positive moment ang mapoproduce niya. 7.8 times the moment arm will be 4, and the other one is negative, datoy dx 13.67 times the moment arm will be this one, hc, times hc is equal to 0. Ang hc therefore is equal to hc is equal to 2.28 meters. Okay, so hc is equal to 2.28 meters. So this is also a final answer. And what would be next? Ano pa yung tinatanong? So okay na tayo dito sa letter A, which is the distance HC. Okay na rin tayo dito sa components of the reaction at D. Ito na lang, the maximum tension in the cable. Sabi ko nga kanina, so to determine the maximum tension in the cable, so dalawa lang yung pagpipilian mo. It's either sa point A or sa point D mag-o-occur yan. At para malaman kung saan mag-o-occur, hanapin mo yung theta A, hanapin mo yung theta B. Then compare mo kung alin dyan ang mas malaki. Kung alin dyan ang mas malaki, yun yung doon mag-o-occur yung maximum tension. Pwede rin naman kuhanin na lang natin yung AX and AY. Then solve natin yung TA tsaka TB. Compare mo kung alin dyan ang mas malaki. So next, so for the maximum tension, so what would be AX? Summarize lang natin. AX, AY, DX, DY. So yung DX, DY, yun naman yung hinahanap natin. Ayan. So meron tayong sagot for DX and DY. So DX is 13.67 kilonewtons at ang dy natin ay ito ba? Ang dy natin is 7.80 kilonewtons. How about AX and AY? Meron ba? I think meron tayo dito. Yan, AY is 8.20 kilonewtons. 8.20 kilonewtons. At yung ayan, yung AY o AX is 13.67 kilonewtons. 13.67 kilonewtons. Kung metikuloso kayo, lagay nyo lang din yung direction. So obviously yung AX pakastoy, AY and DY are both upward, at yung DX is pakastoy. So for the maximum tension, hanapin ko yung TA. TA is equal to the square root of AX squared plus AY squared. So this is equal to 13.67 squared plus 8.20 squared. Therefore, yung TA is equal to, you can use your calculators of course. TA is 15.94 kilonewtons. And yung TB is equal to the square root of dx squared plus dy squared is equal to the square root of 13.67 squared plus 7.8 squared. So TB is equal to, wala ba akong sagot dyan sa TB? TD rather. Okay, so TD. So this is TD. So ang TD natin is 15.74 kilonewtons. Comparing the two values here, I can now conclude that the maximum tension therefore is kung alin dyan ang mas malaki. Therefore, yung Tmax is yung TA, which is 15.94 kilonewtons. Okay? So, ulitin ko. Kung gusto nyong patunayan yung sinabi ko kanina, so hanapin nyo yung theta A na to. What is theta A here? So, theta A is equal to the arctangent. Sabihin natin, tangent of theta A is equal to that HB, which is 1.8 meters divided by 3, then solve for theta A. Tangent theta B naman is yung HC. Ano yung value natin ng HC namin? HC is 2.28. So 2.28 divided by 4 meters, then makukuha mo yung theta B. Then compare mo yung dalawang. So malamang here theta A is greater than theta B. Kasi nga nangyari yung maximum tension doon sa theta A. So I hope wala kayong questions on that. Okay, so discuss the solution for the next problem here. Knowing that DC, or this DC here, DC is 3 meters. So 3 meters daw yan. Determine letter A the distance DB and DD. So for your information, this is a favorite problem in the board exam. So lumalabas to madalas. And letter B, determine also the reaction at E sa dito. Okay? So the first thing to do here is to draw the free body diagram of the cable, the whole structure. Free body diagram of the whole cable. So paano yan? So meron tayong horizontal line dyan, cable, and then yan. Okay, so these are points A, this one is point B, point C, point D, and point E. Okay, so what are the reactions here? EY and EX. Dito AY and AX. So the loads, this is 5 kilonewtons, this is also 5 kilonewtons, and this one is 10 kilonewtons. And for the distances, so horizontal distances muna to, given naman yung mga yan. Two meters, 2 meters, 3 meters, and this one is 3 meters. Okay, and DB, yun yung ata yung given. Yes, no, DC yung given. So ito yung DC is 3 meters, this one is DB, this DB, and this one is DD. Okay, and another one, this one is 4 meters. So, hindi sila the same ng elevation. So, if I will some moment here or even there, dalawa parati yung unknown. Okay? So, I cannot do that. Okay? Pero I can write the equations. Okay? Pero hindi ako makakasolve kaagad ng unknown. So, knowing that, so, summation of moment along A or about A is equal to 0, letting counterclock to be positive. So EY times 4 plus 6 is 10. How about yung EX? Positive din, correct? Plus EX times 4. Then the loads, negative yung mga moments nya. 5 times 2 minus 5 times 4 minus 10 times 4 plus 3 is 7 is equal to 0. So the first equation here will be 4EX plus 10EY is equal to, wala akong calculator dito, so 10 plus 20, 10, 20, 10, 70. Okay, so this is 100. So it's equal to 100. So this will be my equation number 1. Another one, summation of forces along X is equal to 0, letting rightward forces to be positive. So EX minus AX is equal to 0. I can call that equation number 2. Then summation of Fy is equal to 0, letting upward forces to be positive. So AY plus EY minus 5 minus 10 is equal to 0. Therefore AY plus EY is equal to 10 plus 10 is 20. I can call this equation number 3. There are 3 equations. Ilan yung unknowns? Ilan yung unknowns? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 unknowns. 3 lang yung equations. Hindi ko masasolve yan. Okay? Kasi mas marami yung unknowns kaysa sa number of equations. So, ang gagawin natin dyan is maghanap tayo ng additional equation. So, saan manggagaling yan? By considering the segment ABC. Kasi alam ko to. Ito yung given, okay? Considering ABC, yan. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So this is AY. Ito yung AX. This is 5 kilonewtons. And this C. So just before point C, so hindi ko na i-consider yung 5 kilonewtons. Ayan, okay? So, i-consider ko na lang ay yung CYN and CX. And how about the dimensions here? Yan. So what are these? 2 meters and 2 meters. This one, yung H ay yung dB, also dB. And this one is DC. DC is 3 meters. I can, of course, some moment sa C, this is equal to 0, letting counterclockwise to be positive. So what are those forces? Ax multiplied by the moment arm, which is 3 meters. Okay, so 3 meters. Then yung AY is a clockwise rotation, so dapat negative yan. AY times 4 meters. Okay, dito ako nagmo-moment ha. Then yung 5 kilonewtons na to is positive, so that is 5 times 2 is equal to 0. So dito ako nagmo-moment. Ang may mga moment lang yan is that one, AY, AX, and this 5 kilonewtons. So 3AX minus 4AY is then equal to negative 10. This is the fourth equation. Meron na akong 4 equations with 4 unknowns. I can now solve for the unknowns. So papakita ko sa inyo using calculator. So exit ko muna to. Okay, so exit muna natin yan. Then bubuksan natin yung calculator. So let us input the unknowns here and solve. Okay, so necessary na naka-arrange yan ha. So AX, sige, dito na lang sa calculator. So nasaan dito yung paano tayo magsasolve? Dito sa mode. Mode equations. Ayan. A, B, C, D. Ayun. Nakalock. Sorry. So, tatlo muna yung kailang i-reduce ko yun sa 3 equations with 3 unknowns. So, yung EX is equal. I-eliminate ko to. Okay? I-eliminate ko yung equation number 2 such that ito yung 4 equations natin. So, EX is equal to AX. So, ibig sabihin, yung first equation natin will be 4 AX plus 10. So, tatanggalin ko yung lahat ng may EX plus 10 EY is equal to 100. Our second equation then will be ito yan, AY plus EY is equal to 20. And yung third equation natin nandito sa page 6, 3AX minus 4AY. 3AX minus 4AY is equal to may karugtong pa yata yan. Is equal to minus 10. Okay, so ayan yung hahanapin natin. So the first variable will be AX. First is AX. The second variable will be AY. And the third variable will be EY. So paano natin isa-solve to? So ito, pwede naman itong 3 equations with 3 unknowns. So yung first variable is para sa A, second sa B, third is sa C, at yung mga constants sa DN. So first 4. Okay, then B, ito yung first equation. First equation. So, sa B naman, yung partner supposed to be ng Y, 0 yan. Okay? So, sa C is 10. And yung constant is 100. That is for the first equation. Second equation, ito naman. So, ito yung second equation natin. So, wala namang AX kasi yun yung first variable natin. So, 0. Then, yung sa Y, which is AY, yung second variable natin. Ano ba yung AY? Merong 1. Then, meron ding 1 for the last variable. And 20 yung sa constant. And then, sa third equation, 3 yung para sa AX, negative 4 para sa AY, and wala namang EY, so 0 lang yan, and negative 10 yung para sa constant. Okay? So, what are the values then? So, sabi dito, okay? So, yung X happens to be, yung AX is equal to 150 over 7. This is equal to 21.428. So, 21.429 kilonewtons. Positive naman yung sagot. So, tama yung direction natin, which is AX, going to the left. And what's next? Yung AY is equal to 130 over 7. This is equal to 18.571 kilonewtons. So that is upward. So I assume it upward yung AY. So positive yung sagot, so ibig sabihin upward. Kung negative man, edi pababa. And then, what's next? For Z, which happens to be EY, is equal to 10 over 7, which is equal to 1.429 kilonewtons, and that is, I remember, ang assumption natin dyan is upward. So, going back, para masolve ko pa yung iba, okay? So, I exit ko na ta. Balikan na natin yung question. Okay? So, here, so tingnan lang natin kung tama yung mga may masasolve pa tayo dito. Ano pa? Yung ano? Yung AX 3AX, ano sabi dito? Yung EX equals AX. So, ibig sabihin, from there, I can solve for EX. Take note, EX is equal to AX kanana, diba? So, EX is equal to AX, that is 21.429 kilonewtons. Pero, pag ganun yung direction niya. Kasi I assume, positive din naman yung sagot, di ba? I assume kasi dito sa problem natin is sa bali dito. Look at EX is going to the right. So, positive yung sagot. So, ibig sabihin So, ibig sabihin, to the right. Okay, so sabi ko nga, tingnan natin kung tama yung mga sagot natin before we proceed. So, So, EX 21.43. Okay, that is correct. EY is 1.43. That is correct. Saan ko hahanapin yung AX pa? Data. AX is 21.43 and AY is 18.57. So, those are correct. So, let us continue solving the problem. Alam ko na yung mga reactions. So, ano ba yung mga tinatanong? Determine the distances DB and DD. So, ang una kong makukuha dito, from here, so, from there, so, masasolve ko na yung reaction at E. So, the reaction at E is equal to the square root of EX squared plus EY squared. So, this is equal to the square root of 21.429 squared plus 1.429 squared. Okay? So, RE then is equal to, so I don't have a calculator. So, silipin na lang natin. May konting discrepancy din siguro. So, that would be 21.48 kilonewtons. And take note, yung EY and EX is like this, upward and to the right. So, ganyan. So, this is EX and this is EY. Take note, this is RE. So, if this is theta, tangent theta is equal to EY over EX. So, theta would be equal to 3.82 degrees. So, yeah. So, theta is 3.82 degrees. So, that is the reaction, the complete reaction. Sabi kong complete kasi with magnitude and direction at point E. So, balikan na natin yung tinatanong dyan. Determine DAN or DB and DD. So, if that is the case, na kailangan kong hanapin yung DB and DD, unahin ko yung DB. Okay? So, solving for DB, I will consider the segment AB. Right? AB na. AB. Okay? I will consider AB. So, if this is A and this is B, meron na akong AY and meron din akong AX. Balikan natin yung values sa 6. AY is 2143, 1857. So, 21.43 kilonewtons. Nalipatak mo ito. Hindi kami makatagari. And 18.57. And 18.57 kilonewtons. So, sabi, merong ganyan. Just before the load, okay? Just before point B. Kaya hindi ko isasama yung 5 kilonewtons. BY, merong BX. What are the distances here? So, this is 2 meters. And this is DB. Okay. Tagarigamin. Okay? So, anong gagawin natin dito? So, I will sum, to solve for DB, I will sum moment sa B, is equal to 0. Letting clockwise or counterclockwise to be positive. So what are those forces? That AX is positive moment, 21.43 times dB. Okay, AY is negative, minus 18.57 times 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, dB is equal to is 1.73 meters. So that would be a final answer. And solving for the other distance, which is DD, I can consider what to consider. DD. I can consider ED. Consider ED or DE. Yan. So this is point E. This is point D. So assuming EY. Meron akong EY. Meron tayong EX. So here, merong DY at merong DX. And what are the values for EX? EX is 21.43 kilonewtons, at yung EY is 1.43 kilonewtons. 1.43 kilonewtons. Okay, so the distances here, this one is the DD and this one is 3 meters. Okay, so I can now sum moment considering this free body diagram for DE. Summation ng moment sa D is equal to 0, letting counterclock to be positive. Okay, so dito ako magsasum ng moment. So yung EY ay may positive na moment times 3 meters minus clockwise naman yung EX, 21.43 times DD is equal to 0. Therefore DD is equal to 4.20 meters. Okay, and the last part, sabi, determine the max. Number 2, determine the distance DC for which portion D of the cable is horizontal and the corresponding reactions at A and E. So medyo mahaba pa rin pala, no? So part 2, okay, so ibang free body diagram na naman yung gagamitin ko dito. So the free body diagram will look like this. Then ada kan may horizon, magiging horizontal yan. So this is A, B, C, D, and E. Napakahaba pala ng problem na to, no? So meron akong EY there, of course EX. Dito merong AY, merong AX. Yan. 2 meters, 3 meters, and 3 meters. What are the values of, kumpletuhin ko na lang muna yung free body. So this is 5 kilonewtons, and 10 kilonewtons. Okay? And, ano yung tanong? Determine the distance DC. Okay. DC. Determine the distance DC for which portion D of the cable is horizontal. Okay? So if this part is horizontal, take note of this. If this part is horizontal, wala na siyang y component. So EX na lang ang meron. Okay? Kasi take note for a cable, kapag ganyan yung cable, the tension on this one is ganyan along the direction of the cable. So ibig sabihin kapag horizontal naman yung cable, the tension would be directed like this. So ibig sabihin wala na siyang component for the Y. Okay? So I can simply sum moment at A and solve for EX. Okay? So what are those forces? So EX times, take note this is 4 meters, hindi naman nagbabago yan. So that is for EX times 4. EX times 4 meters, then minus 5 times 2 minus 5 times 4 minus 10 times 7 is equal to 0, and EX then is equal to EX. Bali pa ganyan pa ng sagot. So EX, hindi ko mahanap guys, nasa huli. Ang EX is 25 kilonewtons going to that. Okay? So wag kayong mabibiglaan no madigpada ti solution kadete datihan natin what I'm doing here. Wala namang problema yan. So any solution can be accepted as long as it is guided by mechanical principles, sa mechanics principles. So meron na akong EX, I can solve for AX and AY. Summation of Fx is equal to 0. Ating rightward forces, so ibig sabihin 25 minus AX is equal to 0. Therefore AX is equal to 25 kilonewtons going there. And summation of Fy is equal to 0, letting upward forces to be positive. So AY minus 5 minus 5 minus 10 is equal to 0. AY is equal to 20 kilonewtons, and it is upward. So balikan natin yung mga tanong. May mga nasagutan na tayo, di ba? Yung tanong niya is determine the corresponding reactions at A and E. Ito yan ang mga reactions. Meron na akong AX, AY. Kunin ko lang yung resultant niyan. At meron na rin tayong AX. So ang hindi na lang natin matatapos dyan is yung distance DC. Pero pagpatuloy na lang muna natin to. So for AX, so TA, or the reaction at A na lang, mas maganda. Nasut kayat yun. Walang problema dyan ha. So ang tawag dyan is the corresponding reactions. So RA is equal to the square root of AX squared plus AY squared. So the square root of 25 and 20. So 25 squared plus 20 squared. RA is the magnitude na lang. So the reaction at A is 32.02 kilonewtons. Okay? And sa A, ganito yung itsura ng sa A. Ayan. Pag ganyan yung AY, papunta sa left yung AX. So ito yung RA theta. So tangent theta is equal to AY, which happens to be 20 divided by 25. Yung theta therefore is equal to 38.66 degrees. Therefore, yung RA, yan, with direction, magnitude and direction is 32.02 kilonewtons. 38.66 degrees. So, ito yung final answer. And for RE is equal to, so, pwede mong ganito yan. AX squared plus EY squared. Kaso nga lang, 0 naman yan. So, this is equal to EX. So, RE is equal to, RE sa X. Sa 25 kilonewtons going to the right. Yes, going to the right. Okay? So, nasolve na natin yung letter B. Sunod natin isolve yung letter A. So, for A, solving for DC. Medyo kagkamali. Yung ba yung tinatanong? Yes, solving for DC. Solving for DC, let us consider alin dyan ang mas maliit sa DC, mas madaling i-drawing yung left or yung right. So, solving for DC, right na lang. So, consider CDE. So, natitsura na. Yan, tapos horizontal dito. So, this is E. This is D. This is C. So, meron dito sa point E, of course, EX lang yung dito. EX is 25 kilonewtons. Sa D, merong 10 kilonewtons. So, I am drawing the free body diagram just before point C here. So, hindi ko i-consider yung 5 kilonewtons. Dahil na-drawing ko na to. I remember doon sa handout, iba yan. Okay. So, where is DC? Actually, dati tayo DC. Tama ba? So, ito yung DC. So, ito ay 3 meters. This is also 3 meters. And this one is 4 meters. So, paano ko isa-solve yung DC? If I will sum moment sa C. So, take note sa C, meron din dyan ganito ha, CY and CX. I will sum moment there. Okay. Medyo magulo na dito sa DC. Mas maganda sana yung left part na lang yung kinonsider natin. So this one, this dimension here, this dimension here, is 4 minus DC. So if I will sum moment sa C, this is equal to 0, letting counterclock to be positive. So that 25 kilonewtons is positive yung moment, and the moment arm is 4 minus DC. So 25 times 4 minus DC. Then this one is negative minus 10 times 3 meters. Okay, yun naman yung mga forces na may moments. This is equal to 0. So, mano-mano natin to dahil wala akong calculator. So, 25 times 4 is 100. minus 25 DC minus 30 is equal to 0. 25 DC is equal to 70. Then DC is equal to 70 divided by 25. And let us just check. And according to my calculator here sa cellphone, 70 divided by 25 is equal to 2.8 meters. So check natin nga kung 2.8 meters yung DC. Ito. Part 2. DC is 2.8 meters. So DC then is equal to 2.8 meters. Ulitin ko, hindi parehas yung solution dito kaysa doon sa handout. So mas maganda nga yan, dalawa yung option nyo dyan. Okay? So that's all for the cables loaded with concentrated loads. Thank you for